Hello everyone, a good day. This is Danica Arconado reporting. Our topic for today is all about social networking. So what is social networking? The use of dedicated websites and applications to interact with other users or to find people with similar interests to oneself. When we say social networking, these are the applications that we are currently using to stay connected with friends, family, colleagues, customers, or clients. Social networking can have a social purpose, a business purpose, or both through sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Those social networkings we are going to talk about today, so stay tuned! So the first social network is Facebook. So what is Facebook? Facebook is a social networking site that makes it easy for you to connect and share with family and friends online. Facebook was created in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg. It allows users to share pictures, music, videos, and articles, as well as their own thoughts and opinions with however many people they like. So Facebook is a social media networking site that allows users to connect with friends, family, coworkers, and others, including groups of people who share of similar interests. Users can share pictures, videos, articles, and opinions with their friends. Why Facebook is very useful for online class? The first one is, Facebook was the most adopted tool for formal academic communication. Second, it's not data consuming. Third, it's easy to use. And last, most students already have a Facebook account. So what are the benefits of Facebook to students? Number 1 is facilitate communication. Number 2, create groups. Number 3, schedule events. Number 4, send messages. Number 5, share multimedia. Number 6, post class notes. Number 7, provide direct communication with instructors. Number 8, allows shy students a way to communicate. And number 9, facilitate classmate connections. Why Facebook is very useful for online classes? The popularity of Facebook makes it a good resource to use in an online environment. Most students already have a Facebook account, so they don't have to do anything extra to keep up with information and announcements. This means less work and stress for them as they begin what may be their first online class. For students, Facebook was the most adopted tool for formal academic or communication, followed by WhatsApp, YouTube, wikis, and other social media. For example, blogs and Twitter. A low proportion of students use LinkedIn for academic communication. So the second social media network we are going to talk about today is Twitter. So what is Twitter? Twitter is an American microblogging and social networking service on which users post and interact with messages known as tweets. So in Twitter, tweets can be up to 140 characters long and can include links to relevant websites and resources. Twitter users follow other users. If you follow someone, you can see their tweets in your Twitter timeline. Twitter as a search engine. School hashtags allow stakeholders to find tweets about your school simply by searching for your chosen word or phrase. Additionally, they can click on the hashtag in the tweet and see all of the tweets containing that specific hashtag. So what is the main purpose of Twitter? Twitter is a social media site and its primary purpose is to connect people and allow people to share their thoughts with a big audience. So what is the difference between Facebook and Twitter? Facebook networks people while Twitter networks ideas and topics. Facebook allows you to write a book, not that anyone is going to read it. Twitter limits to 140 characters per tweet. Facebook and Twitter allow the use of hashtags to group ideas or topics, and Facebook incorporated these ideas patterned after Twitter. The third social networking site is Google+. Google+ is a social network that builds off of your Google account. If you have a Google account, you can activate your Google+ account as easily as you would activate Google Now. At first, it seems about the same as Facebook or Twitter, importing contacts and assigning them to circles. Google+ version of lists. After that, you can add curated circles for your particular interests, entertainment, news, sports, and etc. That said, the first big difference is that Google Plus isn't reliant on any of those real-life contacts you import. So what is the use of Google Plus? Google Plus is a Google social networking platform. The Google Plus design team sought to replicate the way people interact offline more closely than is BECEd in other social networking services such as Facebook and Twitter. The project's slogan is "Real Life Sharing Your Thought for the Web." Is Google Plus still active? On April 2, 2019, they said that Google Plus is already shutting down the customer personal version of Google Plus, a social network by Google. If you want, you can download and save Google Plus data. This may take time to get started before March 31, 2019. You can delete your Google Plus account before the consumer Google Plus shut down. So the last social networking site is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an online platform that connects the world's professionals. A complete LinkedIn profile will summarize your professional experience to your connections, current and future employers, and recruiters. So in LinkedIn, for school, we can grow our school's connection across different alumni, parents, faculty, and staff. We can also build brand awareness for our school or district. Also, provide an open forum for discussion and conversation with our school community. We can also share business-related news about our school or district to enhance our brand. And lastly, we can post related jobs and opportunities for our school or district to recruit more qualified faculty and staff. So these are the interesting facts about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is responsible for more than 80% of a business social media leads. All the other social media platforms put together only amount to 19.67% of leads. Number 2, 77% of users said that LinkedIn helped them research people and companies. So use relevant keywords so that your profile shows up in the first list of search results. And lastly, 76% of respondents find who's viewed your profile as a number one feature which premium account provides complete access to. You can also get 15 introductions with the basic premium account, which is excellent for referral marketing.
Creating a LinkedIn account is pretty simple. You'll just need an email address and a few minutes of your time. Let's take a look at how it works. To get started, go to linkedin.com in your web browser. Enter your information, choose a password, and then click the Join button. LinkedIn will guide you through the steps of adding more detail to your profile. Next, you'll need to verify your email address. To do this, go to your inbox, look for the message from LinkedIn, and then click the confirmation button. You can also choose to sync the contacts list from your email account at this time. This will make it easier to find people you already know on LinkedIn, so we recommend you do this eventually. However, if you don't want to do it right now, you can just skip it. A few more screens will appear, asking for your photo and professional interests. Like with email contacts, you can skip these steps if you'd rather deal with them later. However, we encourage you to explore everything LinkedIn has to offer to ensure you're getting the most out of it. After the sign-up process, LinkedIn may ask you to upgrade to a premium account, which costs a monthly subscription fee. While the premium account provides additional features, such as more messaging options and job opening details, we've found that you can get a lot out of LinkedIn using just the free account. We recommend sticking with that one for now. Now that your account is set up, you're ready to start creating your profile and adding connections.
So here's a video on how to log in LinkedIn. See you on next presentation. Thanks for your time and attention.